Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a quick check-in to see what's going on for you guys for the full moon in Aries, to take a look at what you may need to release and pay attention to this week. This is going to be for all signs, so I will be spending just a few minutes on each sign. Probably no clarifications, or if I do, they'll be very short. So I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle this oracle deck to get an idea of what overarching themes may be present during this full moon in Aries. I hope you guys are feeling great, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video. It really does help support me and my channel. Okay, so let's see what overarching themes are present here for the full moon in Aries for my collective. Overarching themes. Okay, we have smoky quartz, let it go. Full moons are all about releasing, so there could definitely be something you need to let go of. Rhodochrosite with remember your worth. We also have lepidolite with recall your dreams. And let's see, at the bottom we have moonstone, live your purpose. So if you guys don't already know, Aries is the sign of getting things started. It is the first sign of the zodiac. Meaning it is the sign of the spark of creative inspiration. So it's typically very impulsive, very, once they make a decision, they kind of just go along with it. They act first and think later. Aries energy is very bold. So I am seeing here with live your purpose, remember your worth. I am getting a feeling that there could be a lot of you who are sort of maybe falling off track to the path that you are supposed to be on. I do feel that with let it go, there could be something in your life that you are holding on to because you're comfortable, because you're afraid of letting it go, you're afraid of losing whatever this may be, whether it be a person or a situation in your life. But it does feel that I don't want to say a large majority of you, but I guess a lot of you are a little bit misaligned when it comes to your life's purpose and your path and what you're supposed to be working on at this time. I do feel that maybe you could have gotten lost in the motions of life a little bit, which we all do sometimes. With lepidolite here, recall your dreams. I do feel that a lot of you may be having very intense dreams, or maybe there is a need for you to start writing them down or to start actually processing what's going on in your dreams, because there could be some very important messages coming through for you. I am getting that. So let's go ahead and put these up here. I'll leave these here so you guys can check them out. So right under here we have black kyanite, set strong boundaries. Some of you may be dealing with people in your life who do not respect your boundaries, or who do not respect the things that you ask of them when it comes to your own sense of well-being, what you need as a person. So there could definitely be something that needs to be said there. Aries is the sign ruled by Mars, so keep in mind that Aries energy is very assertive, very, very confrontational when they need to be. So there could be a need for you to really set the standard here, set the tone for something in your life that has maybe been going on for quite some time that you need to put an end to. So let's get right into it. I'm going to start off with Aries here. Okay. Show me what Aries needs to release for this full moon in Aries. Okay, you guys have 7 of Wands. You also have the Knight of Swords. What does Aries need to release? Okay, the Emperor. I am definitely seeing here that what you need to release is your sense of holding yourself back. I feel that you are on guard right now. You are on your defenses. It's almost like you're a little bit hyper vigilant at this time. You're being very protective of yourself, but as a result, it's showing me that you're not really embodying your full potential, your full power. I feel that you kind of hold yourself back. You only give what's needed in the situation. You try not to do too much. And with the 5 of Pentacles at the bottom, I do feel like this is causing you to feel like you're a little bit misaligned or out of place. You might be struggling financially, spiritually, or with your mental health. I do sense a lot of mental energy that you are embodying with the Knight of Swords. I do feel that there is a lot of power within you. This is actually your own card, the Emperor. So there is a lot of power that wants to be released within you, but I feel that you hold yourself back. Maybe you feel that you are too much. Maybe someone has told you that you have too much energy, or that you are too controlling, too over the top, too bold. but I am definitely seeing here that there's something inside of you that wants to come out, either some sort of communication or some sort of asserting yourself in order to achieve a specific outcome here. And I definitely feel that as soon as you're able to do that, you'll be able to get out of this Five of Pentacles state where you feel like you're struggling, or you feel like you're a little bit out of place in life, you don't belong. So yeah, I'm gonna end it there. Okay, you definitely got to work on your confidence more, Aries. It's the last thing I'll say there. Ooh, God. Okay, so next up is Taurus. What does Taurus need to release during this full moon in Aries? Ace of Cups in reverse. What does Taurus need to release for this full moon in Aries? We have the Eight of Cups. What does Taurus need to release? Okay, and the Hermit. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords. I do feel that there could be a situation in your life here that definitely a situation that you're involved with emotionally. You're giving love to a particular situation here that you do not feel connected to anymore. I am seeing that there is a need for you to definitely walk away from whatever is making you feel like you're not connected to yourself. It's almost like you're sort of dissociating from your current reality because you're just not happy with what you're giving to. I definitely feel a lot of energy just stuck in your head, stuck in your mind, not really knowing what to do about a situation. And I also feel that you are going to need some alone time right now. There is a dire need for you to spend some alone time with yourself, to get to know yourself on a deeper level, to maybe have some sort of spiritual practice, some sort of ritual that you practice for yourself in order to come back to your own self. Because I just feel that you're giving energy to the wrong places, and this is just making you feel stuck, making you feel misaligned. So yeah, definitely spend some more time with yourself. Try to sort of peel back the facade that you could be wearing in order to maybe pretend that it's almost like you're pretending that you're not where you are. Like I said, you're a little bit dissociated because you're just not happy with where you are. So try to do something for yourself that makes you feel a little bit more fulfilled. That way you can feel that you're able to take off those blinders and thoroughly understand what you need to do next, what steps you need to take next. But yeah, definitely remove yourself from this emotionally unavailable situation, or maybe emotionally toxic situation. It doesn't even have to be toxic. It could just be something that has died, something that's dead. It's almost like there's no movement, there's no airflow in whatever this situation is to you. So I'm gonna leave it there. And bear with me as I shuffle these cards because they're very waxy. This is the Star Seeker Tarot. I love this deck, but it's a little bit hard to shuffle sometimes. Okay, so on to Gemini. What does Gemini need to release for the full moon in Aries? We have the Magician. What does Gemini need to release? Okay, we have, I think there was just one. Five of Swords. What does Gemini need to release for the full moon in Aries, please? Page of Cups. Okay, so I definitely feel that there could be a situation here. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Wands. Yeah, there could be a situation here that you have manifested to come to fruition, something that you are trying to pull into your current reality. But I feel that there could be a sense of misalignment here when it comes to both of these energies. I feel that there could be a lot of control going on here. Maybe the way that you are communicating with each other is not up to par. I do feel that the intention is right here with the Page of Cups, but since we have the Five of Swords, Five of Wands here, it kind of feels like you're fighting fire with fire, or it kind of feels like you are, it's almost like your intention is not really being it's not being understood completely, because there is a sense of like petty arguments, maybe some defeat going on here, trying to one up another person. This is somebody that you really care about. I feel like you really want to offer this person your time, your energy, your friendship. This could be love for some of you, like a crush that you have with the Page of Cups. But notice how on the Page of Cups, this person is like, I think he's gesturing to a mermaid. So the mermaid's kind of pretty far out there in the water. It's almost like the way you are approaching the situation is sort of causing conflict. It's causing some sort of rupture in the connection or the situation with this person. And it's also causing you to feel at war with yourself. I feel that you have this tendency to maybe want to say something, but it comes out wrong. It comes out in a different way than you intended. So definitely work on your communication. There is going to be a need to let go of power and wanting to have like some sort of control over another person for you for this full moon in Aries. So I'm going to leave it there. Okay. So next up is Cancer. What does Cancer need to release for this full moon in Aries? What does Cancer need to release? Okay, we have the Devil attached to the Ten of Wands and the Chariot. So that is yourself right there. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles. There could be a specific connection that you are involved in here with somebody who could be an earth sign. You could be connecting with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, someone who seems to have their shit together, someone who is very much by the book. I'm only saying by the book because the King of Pentacles is actually holding on to a book. So I feel that you are connecting with someone who is quite traditional in their ways, quite conservative. But we have the Devil here, Ten of Wands. I feel that you are sort of like, it's like you're giving all of your energy to a situation that's not proving to be worthwhile. I feel that you are caught up in some sort of cycle here with this person where you can't really get out. In the Chariot, keep in mind that the Chariot is movement, but it's slow movement. It's not like that charging forward movement that many people say. The Chariot is actually stuck in place. It's trying to get its life in order. It's trying to bring both sides together in order to bring a certain outcome, a balanced outcome. So I do feel that you're trying to move forward with this person, but it's almost like it's taking a lot out of you, and it's not the healthiest situation for you. There could definitely be some sort of power dynamic, some control, some toxicity, some shadow work that needs to be done in this connection on both sides. But I definitely feel that this is just taking a lot out of you right now. It's like you've been giving to something for a very, very long time, and you're just not seeing the fruits of your labor. You're not seeing anything change, and this is kind of making you feel stuck. So that is your message. Yeah, definitely release the tendency, the need to give to something that is not fulfilling you. Okay. On to Leo. What does Leo need to release for this full moon in Aries? Page of Swords. What does Leo need to release? Feel this one as well. So the Two of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Cups. Okay, so I definitely am feeling that you're not being honest about the way you feel about a particular situation here. With the Page of Swords, I feel that you have a tendency to be a little impulsive, especially with your speech. With the Two of Pentacles and the Five of Swords, I'm definitely just feeling like you're trying to attain some sort of balance in your life. You're trying to attain some sort of balance in a situation with another person, but there's definitely a lot of conflict, a lot of hard work that's going on behind the scenes. I feel that you are giving a lot of your energy to this situation, but it's almost like it feels like you don't want to. And with the Eight of Cups, it's definitely showing me that there's going to be a need for you to kind of step away from the situation to get a better, to clear your mind. I'm hearing you need to clear your mind from this situation, because I feel that you are a little bit inconsistent with this. It's showing me a little bit of inconsistency as well. And I just feel that you're not fully in, you don't have both feet in the situation. You're 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You're trying to make something happen here, but if I'm being quite honest, I don't feel that your intention is in the right place. I feel that you're giving to something that you don't want to be participating in, which could create a bunch of drama, a bunch of conflict, maybe some passive aggression, and then feeling emotionally unfulfilled on both ends. So for this full moon in Aries, you're definitely going to have to take a step back and question yourself as to whether the situations that you're giving to are actually benefiting you, or if they're kind of just making you feel like they're draining the life out of you. And of course, check your own intentions in this situation. Check to make sure that you're not approaching the situation from conflict or from a sense of having control. So that's your message. Or wanting to have control, but yeah, definitely comes out that way. So next up we have Virgo. I'll take a sip of water. What does Virgo need to release during this full moon in Aries? What does Virgo need to release during this full moon in Aries? Temperance. I feel that you're having a little bit of a struggle with your patience at this time. Maybe trying to attain some emotional balance. The World. What does Virgo need to release for this full moon in Aries? I saw it and then it got lost. If it's meant to come out, it'll come out. What does Virgo need to release? Ten of Wands. Yeah. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords. I do feel that there is a cycle in your life that is actually supposed to end here, but it also shows me you continuing to give to it, which is kind of like not allowing the cycle to end. It's almost like you feel an impending doom or an impending end of a cycle or end of something coming towards you, but it's like you're trying to do everything to prevent it from happening. There is a sense of control here, but also a need to really be patient in the situation. Try to accept divine timing is what I'm hearing. Accept what is going on, accept the outcome that is trying to manifest for you, because I do feel that you are giving to something that you have outgrown, and this is causing you to feel stressed and overburdened. It's almost like you're giving energy that you don't have and you're left with nothing for yourself. So I'm definitely seeing that there is a need for you to take a step back, to see things from another perspective. I'm seeing meditation as well with this King of Swords in particular. So maybe there is a need for you to meditate to get some clarity of mind. But yeah, I just feel that you're a little bit out of touch with your own intuition a little bit, in the sense that you're continuing to give to something that you know is not bringing anything to the table. You know, it's almost like you're giving to something that has already ended or that wants to end, at least energetically. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's your message. I'm gonna leave it there. I was getting lost in that energy a little bit. Okay. So next up we have Libra. What does Libra need to release for this full moon in Aries? Ten of Pentacles. And Four of Cups and the Fool. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords. Okay. So what I'm initially seeing here is that you might need to take some time away from your family. I'm also seeing that you just need to spend some more time alone, because I feel that you are trying to go through this process of healing and your surroundings are kind of getting in the way of that. I'm also getting in the sense that you kind of need to let go of this fixed idea that you had for what happiness is going to turn out to mean for you, what stability is for you, especially when it comes to your material wealth, your creative endeavors, and what you envision your family to be like as well. There's a big theme surrounding family and new beginnings. I do feel that you are unsatisfied with your current situation, whether that be family, relationships, finances. And I definitely see here that there is a need for you to kind of venture off on your own, maybe try something new. But I'm also seeing that you kind of need to disconnect yourself from whatever you are attached to at this time. I do feel that you've outgrown something in your current life situation, and you are definitely needing to spend some more time taking care of your health, sleeping, resting. I just feel that you just need a lot of time alone right now. I feel that you've kind of had it with your situation. You're a little bit fed up, and there is a need for you to just focus on healing, focus on peace, focus on your own self. So if you can definitely try to release anything that you're not satisfied with, especially when it comes to your family and your material world, it's going to benefit you greatly. I feel that the weight on your back is going to feel a lot lighter. So that is your message. Okay, next up is Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to release, please, for this full moon in Aries? What does Scorpio need to release? Ten of Swords. What does Scorpio need to release? The Empress. What does Scorpio need to release, please? We have the Three of Swords and the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So what I'm getting here initially is that you're holding on to some sort of emotional pain that you've gone through, some sort of betrayal or just emotional baggage. I feel that you kind of hold a lot in. There's a lot that you've been through recently or just throughout your life in general. And this causes you to maybe self-sabotage because you approach situations from a place of pain, from a place of suffering. And I feel that with the Empress here, there could be something to do with your mother or some sort of person that you are connecting to. Could be a Taurus or a Libra. I'm also picking up Virgo energy, Gemini energy, and Leo energy. So I'm definitely seeing that there's someone in your life here, especially since the Empress is surrounded by the Ten of Swords and the Three of Swords. I really like to pay attention to the placement of the cards. I just feel that there's a lot of pain tied up to somebody that you have in your life. I feel that somebody may have hurt you. Maybe you hurt somebody. Maybe you're having a hard time letting something go. You're having a hard time kind of moving on from whatever happened in the past here with this person, with the Six of Wands. I am definitely seeing an energy of you just focus on yourself, maybe trying to move away from a situation here, trying to move forward with your life. So I'm definitely seeing that you are going to need to release the pain that is surrounding this person, this connection, or even yourself. Maybe this is some sort of trauma that you hold on to that prevents you from connecting with another person as well. So I definitely feel that you are going to need to focus on your heart chakra, focus on healing any pain that you may be carrying around with you, because I do feel that if you don't, you can kind of just have this tendency to disconnect from your emotions and think that you're kind of moving along all right with the Six of Wands, but in reality you're just holding on to this pain inside you, and then it's gonna leak out into other areas of your life, and it will be pretty noticeable if you don't take care of it. So I'm gonna leave it here. Yeah, definitely focus on yourself. Focus on whatever pain you're holding in your heart. So next up, we have Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to release during this full moon in Aries? What does Sagittarius need to release? Okay, we have the Fool. What does Sagittarius need to release during this full moon in Aries? Okay, we have the Knight of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so what I'm picking up here is that you could have a little bit of a conniving, a little bit of a sly approach when it comes to a new beginning that you're trying to go about in your life here. And this could definitely have to do with another person with the Six of Pentacles. It could be a work situation. It could be any sort of situation that involves you sharing resources with other people, or sharing space, sharing talents, sharing ideas, something of that sort. But it feels like you have a little bit of a mistrustful approach, or a little bit of a let me get them before they get me type of energy. And it's really weird because I feel like this opportunity could be very good for you. I feel like it could be very balanced. It could bring a lot of change in your life to your material abundance. and help you establish yourself a little bit better. But I definitely feel that you have some trust issues here, and there's kind of a need for you to let go of control. I feel like you try to manifest things from an open mind, but then at the same time you're like hyper vigilant to whatever is coming into your life. So I feel that there is going to be a need for you to drop your guards a little bit and to work on establishing balanced connections with other people. Try to approach things from a new way, because I definitely feel that there is a brand new cycle beginning in your life. I do feel that you are going to be stepping into a whole new chapter here. So it's not going to benefit you if you keep approaching things from the same manner that you have been. And this is not to discredit or to try to downplay any traumas that you've been through, or the way that you'd like to approach a situation, but we also need to take some self-accountability here and understand that sometimes we can self-sabotage things in our approach, especially when it comes to being impulsive or the things that we say to people. I'm definitely seeing your speech and the way that you communicate being a big thing for you here. So I'm gonna leave it there. Okay, so next up we have Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to release during this full moon in Aries? Okay, we have Five of Wands, Page of Cups, and we have the Nine of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Wands. Okay. This is a really interesting energy I'm getting. I feel that you're kind of playing in the background to something that is taking place in your life here. It's almost like you're watching from the back, like you're, like the what's it called? The curtain is up, and you're just watching from behind the curtain, watching everything unfold, but it's kind of like they're waiting for you to pop in. It's like you're late to your own party type of vibe is what I'm getting. I'm seeing here that you could be like, okay. So as a Capricorn, you definitely like to have things under control. You like to make sure that things are where they need to be. You like to have a very practical approach to any sort of matter here, but I feel that you are overthinking. I feel that you're taking too much time looking at the details and missing out on life. You're missing out on whatever is taking place in your life here. It could definitely be a connection with another person with the Page of Cups, Nine of Cups. It could be the energy of getting out and doing something fun with your friends, being emotionally available, or having like the energy for other people as well. So what I'm seeing here is that it's almost like you wish you could be doing something other than what you're doing, but you kind of just sit back and spend time with yourself, and then you're kind of just sitting there wondering like, hey, I wonder what those people are doing, or I wonder if I can ever like go hang out with those people, or I wonder what it would be like if I didn't spend so much time alone. And not to say that spending time alone is bad, because we all need that. It's a need for all of us. But I just feel that it's almost like some of you may have a fear of confrontation, or maybe you find it hard to get along with other people. Maybe you just always feel left out of something, and this causes you to kind of just sit back in your own little bubble. But I feel that for this full moon in Aries, you're going to need to release the need to overthink and overanalyze, and maybe just try to put yourself in a situation and live in the moment. You can still have your alone time. You can still be happy with anything that you need on your end, but I just feel that there's an opportunity here. It's almost like someone's waiting for you. Someone's waiting for you to come back outside. It's like they're checking their clock and they're wondering where you are, and you're kind of just sitting in your own little world there. So I definitely feel that this is something that can make you very happy, very emotionally fulfilled, but you're holding yourself back out of maybe not feeling comfortable, or just not knowing how to approach the matter, trying to be a little bit too practical in your approach. So definitely try to loosen up a little bit. Try to approach the situation with more of a present energy, trying to be present versus trying to think about what's going to happen before or what's going to happen after. Just live in the moment. So that's your message. Okay. so next up we have Aquarius. Oops, I'm gonna do that again. That was ugly. Oh my god. Okay, so I feel like I'm supposed to leave these out. Cool. Bottom of the deck we have the Hanged One. So for Aquarius we have Strength, 5 of Wands, the Sun. Okay, so what I'm feeling here is you're going to need to release sort of any struggles that you've gone through and embrace the new beginning that is opening up for you. I feel that you are feeling, or I'm sorry, you're seeing life through a new lens, a new perspective. You have this newfound clarity on what makes you happy, on the things that make you feel fulfilled and alive and energetic. And I kind of feel that you have been through a lot here with the Strength card, 5 of Wands. You've been trying to find your way, gain some sort of footing and self-control in your life here. And there could be some travel involved for some of you, but I'm definitely feeling that you're kind of just, it's almost like you're throwing in the towel and you're like, okay, you know what, universe, like just do your thing. I'm going to accept whatever is coming my way because I've spent too much time trying to control everything. We have a lot of Leo energy here. All of these cards are actually represented by Leo. And the Hanged Man would be Pisces. So, yeah, this is your sister sign. You could be connecting with a Leo, or you could just be very much in the energy of maybe caring too much what others think of you. I feel that you have been holding yourself back a lot from experiencing certain things in life because you've just been the type of person that, as an Aquarius, you are the type of person who takes care of themselves, fends for themselves, very solitary. You don't mind being alone, but I feel that in this new stage of life here, you're going to be experiencing things you've never experienced before, seeing new things, broadening your horizons, maybe even having some sort of spiritual awakening or some sort of otherworldly experience here, something that you would have never imagined yourself experiencing, but you're going to need to step out of your comfort zone. So for this full moon in Aries, I'm definitely seeing you needing to let go of having to be right, having to there could be a tendency to maybe not get along with others. So there could be a need for you to try to get along with others a little bit better, maybe share your truth also, and just get out of your comfort zone a little bit. Try to let go of, obviously don't forget the pain that you've been through, but try to be a little bit more open to your surroundings. Try to be a little bit more open to change also, because you could have this tendency to want to keep things a certain way because this is how you've maybe lived your life or experienced things. You could have a little bit of a fear of the unknown. So yeah, just try to get out of your comfort zone. Try to drop your guard a little bit. It's kind of similar to Capricorn in a way. So I'm going to leave it there. Okay, so last up we have Pisces. What does Pisces need to release for this full moon in Aries? Okay, here's one. We have the Ace of Swords. We also have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. And we have the Two of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay. I'm getting this feeling that you have maybe the need or the desire to know every step of the direction you are moving into, like every step of the way. You want to know what's going to happen next. You want to make sure that you're approaching things in the right way. You want to make sure that you're planning ahead in a sense, but I'm also seeing that you're just entering a stage of life here where you're not going to know everything that's coming next. You're going to need to trust your faith. You're going to need to have a little bit of blind faith here, because I feel that you are entering a stage of life where you're kind of starting over. It's like you're wiping your slate clean. And then with the Page of Pentacles, it's almost like you're applying yourself to try to learn a new way to do something. You could be studying, you could be learning something new, you could be going back to school. Or you could just be trying to accept your current circumstance and accept that you might not have all the answers right now, but that's okay, because there is definitely a new stage of life opening up for you. So I feel that with this full moon in Aries, you need to let go of, it's a little bit of control, but it's not control in the sense of like, I need to control everything around me. It's more so like, I just want to know what's going to happen. I want to have a plan. And I feel like you're going to need to kind of throw that away and just accept that maybe sometimes you need to live in the moment. Sometimes you need to experience things for what they are and how they're unfolding. And in this process, you're going to learn a lot with the Page of Pentacles. You're going to learn a lot about yourself. You're going to learn a lot about life. And you're going to gain a new perspective on how you approach life in general. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I've been wanting to do an all signs reading for a long time, so I'm definitely glad I did this. But all right, yeah. So last energy we have here for everybody is the Magician. So look at that. We're manifesting this new reality into our lives. And I feel that we kind of have everything that we need. We have what it takes, because keep in mind the Magician is, he's the master of all the elements. So he has a wand, he has a cup, he has a pentacle, he has a sword. He's able to make any sort of reality happen with what he has right now. So this is a wonderful reminder that we can make anything that we wish to happen come to fruition, as long as we apply ourselves, as long as we approach the situation from a student's mindset. I always like to embrace a student's mindset in the sense that we never know everything, right? There's always something to learn. So I hope you were able to get something out of this reading, and I wish you guys a wonderful full moon in Aries. I will see you in my next video. Bye.